This is the Ajazz AC064. Who comes up with this name? This is a full metal 60% board kit that comes at only around $75. You can even get this from Apple Maker from $80, which is kinda steal considering what you get from the board. The Ajazz is a 60% board with 64 keys, which means it has arrow keys. That is really convenient for a compact form factor. Compact boards with arrow keys are my favorite. This is a barebone kit, so we just get the board with the plate, PCB and steps. Keyboard aside, in the bulk, it's your normal standard keyboard things. The manual, a keycap holder, the dongle, and a standard braided cable. But you'll be better off with a custom coil cable from CableMod. Configure your own custom cable to fit your build. Link in the description. The board is a 2-piece CNC aluminum body, which is counterintuitive since I want to bring this board around. Now I gotta wait on my back, I'll have that roughly speed every time I put my backpack down. The board can be connected in 3 ways, either through a Type-C connector, 2.4 or Bluetooth, which is what I wanted. If you want to use this board wirelessly, it comes with a 3000 mAh battery that's gonna last you for a long time. I needed a board for my iPad since I thought the last one kinda died, but it came back to life, so I'll consider this as an upgrade. It comes with a set of fine-tuned get-around steel stabilizers, whatever that means. The board is also tray-mounted, and the PCB is north-facing. Opening the board up, you'll find the FR4 plate, which I must say is really pretty, with a gold lining. And underneath it is the plate foam. Just from opening the plate, I see something I don't like. Not only the plate, but also the PCB is held by standoffs. This is gonna be a really stiff board. Unscrewing the PCB with a totally unnecessary amount of screws, you get the 3000 mAh battery and oh boy, more standoffs. The number of stands in this board could make this a JoJo reference. The PCB uses 5 out of 9 standoffs, and that doesn't even count the one for the plate. Why does it have so much? But like I said, this is a 2-piece CNC case, so if you unscrew the screw near the standoffs, which is in a really awkward place, oops, one got ripped off, and another has no head. Okay, you can separate the two halves. What I'm gonna do is use these leftover EVA switch films and put some in between the two halves, so we create a buffer so there's no metal on metal contact to reduce vibration throughout the board. Does this work? I don't know. I also added some modular foam to reduce any pings or vibration. Now to handle the stands. They put sticky foam on the standoffs that are screwed to the PCB, but we need a bit more than that. I got some O-rings that I'm gonna put on each side of the screws that bounce so that it's not as stiff. The same goes for the plate. The stop steps, or as Ajazz calls it, their fine-tuned get-around steel stabilizers, are actually decent. Not as rarely. I don't know what makes it special though. All I see is inconsistent lubing, but with some band-aid, more lube and nippers, it's gonna sound way better. For the keycaps, one of my friends recommended this. KBD's awesome. They are blue and grey cherry die-stock keycaps. They are really thick, really high quality for keycap that sell for like $25. The font is sharp and unique, and they have this modern retro vibe to it, and the pale blue is gonna accent really well with the cool tone of the board. KBD sells more keycaps, some are cherry if you're looking for something for your north-facing board. Now I need to find switches that wouldn't interfere with the keycaps. There are not many options for this. I mean, there are some and ones that you might like, but since I'm mainly using this board for typing, I'll be reusing the Evaleri, lubed and filmed. Like I said, I'm not part of the tactile gang, but if I had to choose any tactile, this would be the ones. These have a really soft tactile pump for switches that are made in the same factory as the Pandas. If you have north-facing switches and you want to use cherry profile keycaps, find switches with long pole stems. Tessie has a couple options. I like how the board came out, super clean. And the design of the board is actually really nice, simple lines and shapes. I do with a bit more beveling, and the bottom is kinda messy with the small steps. But since it's at the bottom, you don't really see it, doesn't matter. It's a really nice looking board. One thing about the aesthetic that I need to complain about is the color choices. There are none. I wish they have options for simple colors like black or white. You know, at least something. With $75, you can get an aluminum body with a pretty cool design, perky RGBs, wireless connection with a big battery, and FR4 plate. That is kinda insane with what you can get with a budget now. But there are some flaws that can be picked out. The steps are okay-ish, it's not the best, just decent. You can tune it more if you want, or just get new ones. The CNC machining isn't that consistent. The inner corners have well beveled edges in some areas and really sharp ones in others. The typing experience is pretty firm, but O-rings would help a bit. And lastly, the worst part, north facing. I mean, I would give it a pass if the board has amazing RGBs, but it is pretty underwhelming. I was hoping it to be brighter, but it's not. The light mode is the same as what you can find in other budget boards. It would shine more if the switches are clear and you use shine through caps, but it's not the worst. But to make it north facing with these RGBs is kind of a bummer. But it shouldn't deter you from getting this board. The Ajazz AC064 is a budget barebone kit that gives a similar typing experience as the Tofu. A board that is higher up in the price range for a complete set and yet offers as much or maybe more as the Tofu. It's not an enthusiast level entry board by any chance. But if you are looking for a compact board and don't want to hassle with buying the board itself and then the PCB and then the plate, this is more than a decent option. Imagine how well it could be if it was south facing. It could be a near perfect entry level board. But as it is, it's a well damn close enough. If you like the vid, give it a like and why not subscribe way down there. These videos take time and your support makes a difference. That's all from me. Stay safe and see ya.